What is up, guys? Thief and Drool here from RageQuitTV, bringing you another match from the quarterfinals of the GIGABYTE Cup, sponsored by NVIDIA. We're gonna have Virus Elfi, the red Protoss player, spawn on the top left, and we're gonna have Ciara, the teal Zerg, spawn on the top right. I think the score is 1-1.
Yep.
Drool, correct me if I'm wrong. So this is game 3. We didn't catch game 1 or 2 due to the fact that we were covering Cass versus Tori. Minutes Tori. So yeah, we're gonna have a nice ZVP here on good old-fashioned Shakura's Plateau.
I almost forgot to switch the screens, but I did it.
You did forget.
I did forget for just a second. Yeah, good matchup. It's 1-1. Ciara, of course. Where did he get invited to? There was something that he got invited to. A bigger land, maybe Assembly.
Who, Ciara?
Yeah.
He was in the TSL.
Oh, yeah. Right. And he played OGSMC. Yeah, so he's from Denmark. Pretty good Zerg, but more like pretty good, not like TSL level because he got eliminated quite quickly. But I think on a good match with Elfi, who's the same caliber of player, I think. He's going for a Forge first as he sees. Well, he's not basing. Yeah, he says, okay, I'm going to cancel out your hatch. So you're going to go pool first. So you're going to make some links. So I will have a Forge ready. Good play here. And he's going to grab the Nexus quite soon. 2 drones coming up for Elfi to annoy the probe. But the pylon goes down, which is even more annoying. One goes to Scout. And Elfi has succeeded in being an annoying Protoss.
Yes, he has. One thing I'm kind of curious about is that Protoss players, like, correct me if I'm wrong, Drool, but can't they just get away with that Nexus first build, especially on Shakura's, where it has such a small choke? Yeah,
they kind of can, but if you want to play it safe, you want to have the Forge first. So you can get the cannon a bit quicker, kind of thing. And that's what we're going to see. The 150 minerals already. Cannon goes down. And Elfi will be able to defend this quite well. And yeah, Ciara, of course. One of 5 Zergs left in this tournament. We have one got eliminated by Cass. So he's the single Terran in this. And we will see who's going to go to the finals. This, of course, is the quarterfinal. And it's been pretty good so far. And I wonder if Elfi is going to go for a Stargate here. That's kind of the 2 options you have as Protoss. Either you go for a 1-gate Stargate to gain map control, or you turtle just for a bit, get up 6 gateways, or 7, or 5, and a Robo, something like that, and push. So we'll see what he chooses to do as this expansion completes.
Yeah, it's all going to come down to like what he scouts up from his opponent with maybe another probe or something.
Look at
Speaking
Ciara.
of his opponent, Ciara, he is getting a super fast flare and getting that second gas already. Not sure why he's getting this so fast. I mean, he's seen his opponent Forge Traps expand, I'm pretty sure, anyways. So he knows his opponent's not going to put on aggression anytime soon. So he could have just been droning up, not getting this gas for a while, in my opinion.
Yeah, right. It's kind of interesting. I wonder what his plan here is, because he's really low on drones. He's gonna drone up a ton now, but what is he gonna go for? A Hydra bus, maybe? That could be, but it's not the best map to do that kind of stuff. What do you think his plan is with this? Say it before he does anything. Say it quickly.
Infestors?
Let's see.
I mean, like,
it's actually drop.
No, he's gonna drop.
Yeah, it's gonna be Hydra and drop. Wow. Now that's
I think it's gonna be link drops.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah, I mean, he's not getting Hydra done, and he really doesn't have the economy to get Hydras. So I think it's just gonna be link drops. I mean, yeah. Looking at this timing, it's all gonna work out. Zergling speed is gonna finish, and then drop's gonna finish, and speed would have already been done, and he stopped mining gas at the perfect time. Look at that Vespine gas.
Look at that. 0. Ciara is a baller. And I really want to see this succeed. This looks like a handsome build, man. Elfi, a little bit of supply block. Paladin finishing up though. And he has the Stargate, as I said, one of the two big games you can play as a Protoss. And he's gonna have one Void Ray, but one Void Ray isn't particularly good against 22 Lings that get dropped into your backside.
Yeah, that drop, if it can hit at the right timing, there's really no way, I don't think Elfi's going to be able to hold it off unless he has some ridiculous micro, but really he's going to have a Phoenix, a Sentry, a Stalker, and a Void Ray go against 20, 30 Lings. Yeah, it's going to be tough.
This is going to be a great build for Ciara, of course. Elfi neglecting scouting almost altogether. And yeah, this is, again, a metagame thing. You don't expect this stuff. So, there we go. All the Lings are gonna drop into the main. Probes running, Gateway's just going up, but Lings can easily take out that pylon. The Void Ray and the Phoenix trying to do damage to the Overlords, but they don't even care, man. They're just flying over. And the Void Ray cannot kill an Overlord before it drops all his Lings, even fully charged. So, pretty sick. Elfi will be pinned to his natural, where most of his tech is, which is alright, but I mean, Elfi is just gonna...
I just want to point something out. That Stargate is on Artos' pylon.
I know.
Like, that pylon is powering the cannons and everything. If somehow he can get down the ramp, even though there's two sentries, he could easily, like, clean that up. And these Lings did so much damage, definitely worth it.
Yeah.
He's gonna be able to get a Hydra done. He already has it even. It's gonna be perfectly fine. He could drop Hydras if he wants.
Yeah, I like the Phoenix play at this point. No more Ovies are gonna make it over. Is Ciara just gonna sack those Lings? I feel like if he wants to sack them, he could as well A-move them to the natural, although they're gonna be force fielded out, but what the hell? They could even kill that pylon that's still left there. Ciara is going to be a bit busy defending against these Phoenixes, but 3 Queens, no problem. 1 Spore going up too, so Ciara in a wonderful spot, going to drone up at this point. He really needs some drones out before, to like keep up. No, actually, I think he needs some units out because Elfi is most certainly going to go all in here. I mean, or do you think he's going to rebuild? I feel like that would be...
I feel like he's going to try rebuild. Ooh, trying to go for the sentries. Almost got it, but some good force fields, keeping them alive. I feel like he's going to try rebuild, but note the word there, try. We're going to have a bunch of Lings go and attack the front, but we have a full wall off ready, and they're just kind of running, getting shot, and pulling back. And they're going to run into another hole. But Elfi really needs that second base, his main bag. I mean, he has 4 warp gates, a Stargate, and a robotics facility pumping out Colossus. There is most definitely no way he can support that off one base.
Yeah, I mean, if he's going to go, then it's going to be an all-in, but there's the Nexus going up in the main. The Queen gets taken out by a Void Ray as it transfers over to this third. Kind of sad, but Spores are ready. Out of range, though, so they might want to reroute. They could, I mean... They have the route timing, the decreased route timing. I don't think Ciara should let the Satry die. It's getting quite dangerously low. Our Hydra's gonna come over. Ooh, that hatch. But there's a creep highway. I like the play. He can now bring his Queens over and defend us just in time. Pretty tight play from Ciara, I think.
Yeah, but now he has his Hydra tech, he's making more and more Hydras, but Colossus are on the way out. 1 Colossus already out, a 2nd Colossus almost out, range almost done, and I don't know, man, I mean, these Hydras just melt to Colossus. I mean, everyone knows that, but can't emphasize enough how fast they melt. I mean, have you ever seen an ice cream cone last more than 10 minutes in Florida in the middle of summer? Trust me, I live in Florida, it doesn't last long, it doesn't even last like 5 minutes. These Hydras don't last. Like, they last shorter than that. Point is, they die quickly.
Very good analogy there. So we're, no Roach run for Ciara, so yeah, this might be a bit difficult. It's kind of nutty not to get any roaches. He's gonna go for Spire now, but I feel like the Spire is not gonna finish in time for this Colossus attack. But maybe he will just have enough units to defend this. But he's not that far ahead. He's gonna have a +1 that will help him. But I mean, Colossi with range are just gonna be so strong. I do not know. Yeah, I think it's okay to be a bit worried for Ciara. Maybe Ciara plans a counterattack here, but Elfi could have a good shot at doing some significant damage here to get back into the game, because Corruptors are not gonna be out in time.
Most definitely. Those Colossus are gonna have +1, so they're gonna be doing 34 damage every time they shoot. Of course, that's 17 times 2, so 34. Now, Hydras only have 80 HP, so these 3 Colossus are gonna start one-shotting these, or one-volleying these Hydras, and that's gonna hurt. I mean, I'm just imagining the battlefield right now.
There's the counterattack.
I've never seen anything more fried.
As I was telling, Zergs know how to counterattack these days, and yeah, doing a decent job. Gonna grab here a Zealot, but too many Zealots warping in, and that gets defended quite easily. And let's see, here comes Elfi with a pretty beastly army. 13 Corruptors on the way, but he probably has to sacrifice this expansion, and almost, yeah, all the drones are gonna die.
Yes, a lot of these Corruptors are gonna pop out. They're still rallied away, so they're gonna be able to get away. And if he can get that high Corruptor count, which he is able to do, he's gonna have those 13 Corruptors. These Colossus are gonna drop so quickly. Losing a bunch of Corruptors for free, that's never good. But man, those Corruptors, whew, can do so much damage.
Strong army from Ciara, only Hydras and Corruptors, but if he can get rid of the Corruptors, the Hydras are just gonna kill everything else. But I feel like the army is definitely stronger for Elfi here, just unit-wise. And here we go, force fields go down. Colossi do have range. Corruptors taking down that Colossus incredibly quickly. Phoenix will not be able to do much, but Ciara needs to focus fire. If he doesn't focus on the Colossi, he's not gonna kill anything here. And actually, Ciara gets completely overrun. Just missing some roaches in there. Although he had a huge advantage. I think Ciara might lose the game. He will lose the game, actually, because...
Yeah, in the middle of the fight,
huh?
He thought he was going to win the fight, so he started making drones. Turns out, not going to win that fight. And...
Classic Ciara BM. Not a secret that guy is not always happy. And there's the GG. Elfi takes it. I mean, Ciara could have taken the game, I feel. He just didn't make roaches against Colossi. Not what I would consider the best idea, but guys, next game coming up ASAP. I think we had a good run in games here, so I hope you don't get too bored. We're gonna have some music. I'm gonna play the song that I did play before, and we'll tell you when we have a game. Let's do it.